This is Panda coming to you for the weekend of April options expiration, and we're going to review our monthly subscription service. Let's get into the SPY. This is the chart that we had over the few months. This is the bottom of March, and we had a nice rally up until this point here. Let's go into our service recommendations. We entered into a bear call spread 93.91 on the SPY, and we just did that about almost 2 weeks ago. So we had this open just for a short time. We made 8.1% on this, which is part of the Iron Condor subscription. So this was the play that we had for the Iron Condor service. Some of my technical analysis for this is we're basically still in this trading range since last year, and we're looking at this as a kind of a critical area right now, because we are coming up into some good resistance here. However, there's still a lot of room that we can move up on the upside, but with this MACD, it looks like it's tapering off, so that could be a signal that there's some kind of exhaustion happening. So we're just going to continue to play it as we see it, and just keep an open mind. So let's go ahead into the option play service, which the new service I have is Pandabolic option plays, which I'm targeting returns of at least 50%. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first play that we had out here, and let's take a look at the Qs. And on the Qs, we entered in a very nice call for 3 cents, and this was in the beginning of the option cycle here, and we had a powerful move up. So we exited half the position when they were at 6 cents, which giving us 100% return on this, and we continue to wait around, and I decided to exit all the position, the rest of the half, at another 6 cents. So both times we exited out for 100% return, so giving us an average return of 100%. We probably could have gotten a couple more, cents out of it, maybe even a 200 or 300% return, but we just don't know. So I decided just to take the profits at the time. 100% is not bad. Let's take a look at the next trade we had, which is DRYS, dry shippers. We got into the June 10 calls at 35 cents, which is right around. It was around in this area here, and just a short time later, we exited half the position when it was at 60 cents for a 70% return on that half of the position. And if you can see here, just on Friday, we of course still have the other half open, and we had a nice move up on DRYS, up 30% on Friday. So DRYS still has plenty of room to move, so we're keeping this open. We're still at a nice profit on this one, and so we will know how much total percent return we made on this by next month. We may be closing it out soon, but I'll be looking for key signals here on DRYS to see how much more we can get out of that. So the rest is still open. Let's take a look at the next options call, which was on RIM here. And RIM, we entered into the June calls, which was this is in the mid to latter part of March here, still for this options for the April cycle. So we entered into that 60 calls, so $60 June calls for what was it? Yeah, 80 cents. Okay, so we did have some good moves up here. We exited half the position at 50% profit. Okay, and then we got here a nice push up here, which is got us almost $50 strikes, which was just actually in a short time. So hey, let's pull the plug and bank all of our profits at $2.55 for a 318% return on the last half of the position. However, that was a premature exit because, as you can see here, we gapped up to $60, hitting our strikes, and over the past 2 weeks, RIM has really, gotten a nice move parabolically up, and those strikes that we got were over $20. So we could have gotten an unbelievable amount of return, but however, we did not. So the average return for this RIM trade was 193%. I wish I would have let some of the position on so we could capture this move, but yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself on this because the return on this would have been amazing. So right now it's at $21 in from 80 cents. So you do the math on that. But my subscribers, well, they were glad getting almost 200% average return on this one. So let's look at the next trade that we had was on the IYT, which is the Dow Jones Transportation Average ETF. So we are still open on this position here, and on this position we're getting into some puts here as a speculation. So we don't know the results on this, but we are in this, and we also got into UNG from the last month's service, but that was a break-even trade because UNG stopped us out. So total return for this month's options service, which is the Pandabolic plays, average return is 108% for these option plays that we've played this month. And for the Iron Condor service on the SPY position, we got 8.1% on the service. So that's how we're doing it. And I don't know what the market is going to do. We have a nice V-shape recovery here. MACD is looking like it's heading lower. The volume is shrinking a little bit, but we're not overbought yet. And like I said, we're gonna play it. I'll be in the States this time next month, so getting into some great trading for the summer. I'll be looking forward to it. So everybody stay tuned. Have a great April and May, and I will be back with everybody in just a few short weeks. So thanks a lot, and have a great one.